I don't like to make announcements like this very often because it dilutes the really major announcements you make if they're not major enough. But
you're making a major announcement?
I'm making a major announcement right now.
Did you plan this a long time? Or?
Oh, yeah. This has been...
Because we didn't even know we were filling in for Glenn today.
I know.
We didn't know his was back out.
I didn't know I was going to be able to make this announcement. But I think it's time that I, in fact, let America know. Because I think they've been wondering for a long time. Mm-hmm. And this has been something that's sort of bubbling off in the background.
Drum roll and everything, huh?
Yeah. Mm. That's how big it is.
Yeah. You sure don't want to tweet that you'll do it at noon tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just tweet that I'll do it at noon tomorrow.
You don't have a Twitter account.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm... All right. It's a good point, Stu. Thank you for the reminder.
Mm-hmm. Maybe just put it on Facebook.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could just... No, I don't...
You don't have a Facebook account?
No Facebook account. I guess that leads right back here. All right.
I mean, you could follow us at twitter.com/PatandStu.
You could
do that. I'm just throwing that out there.
But because I've started and stopped this 3 times now, I'm going to go through with it.
Okay.
I'm just going to do it. And make the surprise announcement that, frankly, I really don't like Barack Obama.
Wow.
I don't like him. Wow. I don't like him.
On a personal level or a political level?
And political levels. I really don't like him.
Now, is that one of those things, though, that's marred by you have this weird aversion, and we've talked about this before on the air, to someone who constantly lies to you? You don't like, you have this weird hang-up, I would say. Mm-hmm. You don't like when someone gets in front of you on television or in any media or in person
and
lies to your face all the time.
That's a weird thing I have, yeah. Yeah.
And you're one of these weird people who doesn't like when people who are serving the country overseas are put in danger for no apparent reason.
That's true.
You have weird hang-ups.
I also have this really weird hang-up about communists in the White House. I don't like it. I don't like it. And so... I mean, that's not in step with the American people.
It doesn't. Most people are at least indifferent.
I know.
You have a legitimate hatred.
I have a legitimate dislike for communists in the White House. I mean, seriously searing dislike.
Well, you're also the type of guy, though, that's like, I'm not a big fan of $16 trillion of debt. You constantly have that weird aversion to taking on things with multiple commas in the debt column. Mm-hmm. Why? No one understands that, Pat. You're in your own little boat there.
I know.
It's crazy.
Most people are okay with all that. Most people are okay with a number so large that if you spent $1 every second, if you had you start with $1 trillion and you spend $1 every second, it would take you 31,000 years to spend $1 trillion. 31,000 years. And most people are okay with that. They're like, okay, well, that's just $1 trillion. So what?
That is a problem. I will acknowledge that. Mm-hmm. But the way you solve that problem is to spend much more than $1 every second.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. That's why it's 16 trillion plus. And then we've got this guy producing, his allies producing these songs again with kids. And you remember before, his allies were doing this last election cycle. Last election, we had the really creepy Obama songs. It was a Hollywood producer that time, too. I don't know if this is a Hollywood producer. They're an ad agency, I guess, the ones that did Got Milk. And now they've done this new song with a group of kids, like a kids chorus, that's singing an anti-Romney or anti-Republican sort of song. The lyrics go like this. Imagine an America where strip mines are fun and free, where gays can be fixed and sick people just die and oil fills the sea. We don't have to pay for freeways. Our schools are good enough. Give us endless wars on foreign shores and lots of Chinese stuff. We're the children of the future, American through and through, but something happened to our country, and we're kind of blaming you. I mean, really? They've used children in this manner before. You may have forgotten, but I thought I'd remind you of this little Obama ditty.
We're gonna change it and rearrange it.
Isn't that nice?
We're gonna change the world.
Beautiful.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Then we had these ones.
Well, hold on. Stop for a second. You got to put it into context. All those kids, what are they, like 6, 8 years old?
Yeah.
Because they did get Barack Obama elected, all of them can have free contraception whenever they want now. And that's the sort of change we were looking for.
That's what we were looking for. Get my kids free and accessible contraception.
You can't pay for contraception when you're 8.
Not when they're 12.
No.
10.
It's very difficult.
It is hard.
To afford that on an allowance these days.
First of all, your parents might get pissed. You don't even want them to know.
Well, they shouldn't even know.
So you go right down to Planned Parenthood and you pick it up and there's no questions asked. Here, you're 8? Here's a condom. You're 10?
If you don't use them, balloon animals can be made. There's a lot of options.
And then we had these wonderful gentlemen. Remember the little march into the room? Alpha, Omega? Meaning Barack Obama's the beginning and the end, I guess. I'm not really sure what the inference is here.
The end, I would agree with.
Yeah.
Alpha.
Now,
Because of Obama, I'm inspired to be the next doctor.
Because of Obama, he aspires to be the next doctor. Now, before Obama became president,
he hated healing people.
Hated it. Couldn't imagine.
Surgery. He was so anti-surgery before Barack Obama. Now he wants to be the next doctor.
Right.
Because of Obama, I'm inspired to be the next lawyer.
This guy's going to be a lawyer now.
We don't need
Couldn't have done that before.
Yeah, and we don't need any more.
No.
Just so you know.
I'm inspired to be the next automotive technician.
Oh, because of Obama, he aspires to be the next automotive technician.
That's because
he couldn't imagine being a mechanic before Obama.
No, and now he knows because Barack Obama employs lots of mechanics to help him fix his fleet of unbelievably awesome cars that he has with his $1 million per year that he makes.
Or maybe he'll fix the broken economy that Obama destroyed. I don't know.
Okay.
Because of Obama, I'm inspired to be the next chef.
The next what?
I think he wants chips. I think he was requesting chips.
Because of Obama, I'm inspired to be the next architect.
Architect. All right.
Because of Obama, I'm inspired to be the next engineer.
Engineer.
Because of Obama, I'm inspired to be the next fireman.
And the good thing about this is all these people can aspire to be these things, and then when they graduate, they will not get jobs because the economy is so terrible.
Well, and that's exactly what's happened. I mean, I'd love to follow up on the militant kids of Obama. Where are they today? 4 years later, you aspired to be all these things. What are you now?
Yeah, well, I mean, the stat is fairly well known that 50% of college graduates can't find work. So, I mean, you can be inspired all you want. The problem is these jobs are not showing up under this president.
Sadly, we've got where Obama's concerned, we've got a completely non-curious media. But this would be a great story to follow up on. These kids aspired to be all these things. What are they now, 4 years after Obama? Wouldn't you love to know that? It'd be great. What a great story that would be.
Well, how old were they, though? They'd probably still be in school, weren't they?
They look to be probably high schoolers.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they were sophomores, juniors, seniors in there. So some of them would be out of school. Some of them would be making their way in the world. I'd love to know what they're doing.
That would be an interesting
follow-up. Are you a
follow-up.
lawyer yet? Or at least on your way? Are you a doctor now?
Surely it's true under this wonderful Obama economy.
Surely. I mean, because he provided such inspiration to these guys, I bet they finished med school in under 4 years.
Yeah, that's
and
probably true.
Already opened their practice, don't you think?
Yeah, that's probably true.
Here's the other Obama kids thing.
What is this? Is it another language?
Yeah, that seems to be not English, does it? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Obama.
It's not?
That's not
Okay.
Obama.
It doesn't sound...
No.
Wrong tape.
This is the wrong tape. I thought that was Obama as well, but I guess not. That seems to be a European language.
And on a day that Glenn is off, this is what we get. I mean, we could do this when Glenn is here, just so you know. This is not, there's no shortage when Glenn is here to do that. Just so you know, so you're aware.
I just thought I just hit the wrong button. I thought that was another Obama
of course.
thing. But then I thought, wait, that's not even English.
Because this is so helpful when Glenn would do it.
That's not even English, I thought to myself. I thought, did I hit the wrong thing? I must have.
Yeah, you must have.
They're okay. Because they're not singing about Obama at all.
What
here.
a terrible mistake you've made.
It's an awful mistake. I'll have to look again for that other Obama song.